Welcome back. We take off from this week from the work sector and precisely from the strategically and economically important Oyo-Ogbomosho-Ilorin Road, which is one of the roads with the highest haulage carrying capacity in the whole country. It also serves as the major link where traffic of goods, services and people move from the western part of Nigeria through the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway to the north through it. But following years of neglect, the road had become a nightmare for travelers claiming lives as a result of either a road accident or the activities of bandits who take advantage of the bad road to unleash terror on road users. But since the advent of Muhammadu Buhari administration and as a part of efforts aimed at ensuring that strategically and economically important roads are taken care of, the road has been getting the required attention. Join us on this trip to see the current situation of the road against what was before now.
The Ibadan Oyo Ogbomosho-Ilorin Road serves as the main link road between the southwestern parts of Nigeria, the north central and the core north, as it also passes its traffic into the Ilorin-Jeba-Mokwa Road onward through Niger and Kaduna State.
By award, like I said, it's a dual carriageway. It's supposed to be of 200 mm thick lateritic sub base, then 200 mm thick stone base, then 60 mm of binder course, and 40 mm wearing course on the carriageway. Meanwhile, on the shoulders, you have the sub base 200 mm, you have the stone base.
The road, which had served the nation well, had become a death trap, and following public outcry was awarded by ex-President Olusegun Obasanjo and divided into sections, with Section A from Ibadan to Oyo awarded to Messrs PWD Construction Limited, while Section B was awarded to AIC International Limited, while the third section was awarded to Messrs RCC Construction Company in 2001 to match fanfare. After disputes arose, Section 2, Oyo to Ogbomosho, was revoked and left unattended, while the Section 3, Ogbomosho to Ilorin, was completed, and the Ibadan to Oyo section was also completed, while the Oyo to Ogbomosho, which is the longest stretch of over 100 kilometers long road, was later awarded by the late President Umaru Yar'Adua. Sadly, the road project was never funded until the advent of the Muhammadu Buhari administration. The road stretching from kilometer 43 to 95 is now seeing the required attention as part of the strategic road initiative of the federal government.
Well, this being equal, let me say that this project was awarded in year 2010 for a period of 40 months. It's supposed to have been completed in the year 2013. But some factors have militated against it, which is beyond the contractor, beyond the supervision. Like there were some times that there were no provision, So at the time, the contractor had to stop the work.
He said the project, because of the years of abandonment, has had to be reviewed over time, especially because of its cost.
This one, there's provision for it in the contract, because if your labor, for example, over a period of time, their salary changes as approved by government, then all this material that they are using, reinforcement, diesel, cement, when the contract is awarded, we have what we call a basic rate, which is part of the contract.
He promised that the road that will be delivered is one that all Nigerians will be proud of after completion. A completed section of the road is currently being used by motorists plying the Oyo-Ogbomosho stretch of the road due to a failed section of the whole road. This, according to the project supervisor, will soon get the required attention to ensure that the ongoing works are not disturbed by constant flow of traffic through the completed part of the road.
The traffic